Okay, the previous video seemed to freeze up at the end, so I just wanted to show you here. That's where the radius 7 is applied, and then the sketch can be exited. Okay, so we've got our sketch, and we've also got the circular profile here. So we're just going to go into the Surfaces tab and get the lofted surface tool. All we do, choose the circle and choose the slot. Okay, it's always good to see if these green dots are sort of in line. If they're not, you can drag them around, but just be careful. You could cause the tool to fail if you have the angles set too severe. All right, green tick to accept, and that's the nozzle complete. All right, I'm just going to hide these planes. So just right click, go to the eye, and I'm going to look at the model from the side. So just the handle left. It's a little bit tricky. It doesn't really give us a forward or back position for this, but it does give us a height and a width. So let's go on to our front plane that cuts down the center of the model. Straight into the extrude surface option, get the circle tool. And I'm just going to position that randomly down at the bottom for now. The size for that, 13.5 radius. Okay, so a 27 diameter. And then we've got some tangent lines coming back up to the main body. Like we've looked at in class, basically if you sort of approach the circle from the side, trying not to snap to any of its snap points, you should, just as it turns orange, be able to get a tangent join and then connect to the bottom corner of the model here. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. All right, now we have to watch out here. If we just extrude this, it's going to leave a gap between the main body and the handle. There is, I need to set the height here. So let's have a look. Our red arrows positioned centrally. So I'm just going to click on the corner there, and then the center of the circle. And we've got a dimension of 129.5. Yep, so that sorts out the height, and you can see what I mean on the drawing. There's no forward or back dimension, so I'm happy with that. You can obviously just drag the circle around using its center point to wherever you want to position it. I'm just going to finish off this sketch up here, so I'm just going to extend into the body a little bit. Okay. So we can cap the ends as well. Let's make sure that it's a completed profile. Okay, so just 3 additional lines at the top. Let's trim out the top of the circle here. So let's trim entities, power trim, and just drag through the circle. Green tick, exit the sketch. Okay, as always, the extrude tool works in one direction to begin with. I'm just going to change that to mid-plane and then set its width to 36. Okay, choose cap end. Hopefully that'll cap both sides, and green tick to complete. Okay, now in its most basic form, that kind of completes it. You can then go and mess around and trim this lot out inside. I'm happy to leave it there.